violence of the squadrismos and the Ras. This was because he wanted to seem more respectable. Well, that was a bit of a joke, wasn't it? And he also made an alliance with Giolitti, the former Liberal leader. However, this didn't last for long, as he thought the Liberals were weak and useless, which, well, quite frankly, they were. He then started the Fascist Party, which, surprisingly actually, started with very socialist policies, which was quite surprising, as it was actually a right-wing party. However, Mussolini soon dropped these socialist policies, as he wanted to appeal to more industrialists and the elites. This was because of the strike, the general strike, in 1922. However, by August 1st, 1922, the Liberals were in a weakened political position. This was made worse when Mussolini exploited this, when he declared that he would crush the socialist power by force if the Liberals did nothing about it. However, Mussolini was under pressure of his own, as the Ras, the four main people, were pressuring him to march on Rome, and in Naples over 40,000 black shirts marched. Elsewhere, Factor, the Liberal Prime Minister, worried whether the army and the police would support him in declaring martial law, but of course they didn't, because they had quite frankly lost faith in the changeable Liberal government. So that was the end of the story. Now to nada finito. That's all, folks. I'm off for a nice cup of tea. Or so they thought. Mussolini attempted to reassure the king and the army that they would have a place in the cabinet and the state if he took over. He also demanded a cabinet position in the government, or else there would be violence, which was a bit greedy, almost as greedy as my nan at Christmas. On the 28th, Factor attempted to call in the army and declare martial law, but this didn't work, as Factor was forced to resign, and that was the end of the Liberal government. Hooray! Or not for long. Salandra, another important Liberal, was invited by the monarch to form a government, and Mussolini and 4 other very important fascists were invited into the cabinet. However, Mussolini, being the diplomatic, pragmatic, annoying person that he was, rejected this, and he said he would not accept no position other than Prime Minister. So that was a bit greedy, I think. Finally, on the 30th of October 1922, the monarch invited Mussolini to form a fascist government, and on the 31st of October 1922,